Sawasdee krap, welcome to Thailand News Today. Middle of the week, a lot of news to get through today, so let's get started. 9 new cases of COVID-19 were announced this morning. All were imported cases. Of the 9 cases, 2 recently returned from the US. The 2 males aged 18 and 27 flew back on May the 12th and were found to be infected yesterday, the last day of their state quarantine. 6 students aged 23 to 33 returned from Saudi Arabia. They first flew to Malaysia and then transferred to the Padang Besar border checkpoint. And a 34-year-old masseuse returned from Qatar last Friday with a high fever. No new deaths were reported today, leaving the national toll at 57. 3 people are dead and 1 injured at the National Broadcasting Services in Phitsanulok, Northern Thailand. The gunman's already been arrested. He was a staff member at the radio station and worked as a transmitter engineer. One of the dead people is the director of the radio station. Another was a senior technician. The man was waiting for police when they arrived at the crime scene. He was carrying 2 guns at the time of the shooting. A Thai doctor faces charges of human trafficking after being involved in a Chinese-funded cross-border surrogacy service. He was using Thai women to carry babies for Chinese couples. Police say the doctor, whose name's being withheld, previously worked at a state hospital in the Victory Monument area of Bangkok and allegedly provided assisted reproductive services to surrogate Thai mothers, usually at clinics in Laos. The surrogate mothers then returned to Thailand until their 3rd trimester, when they were sent to China to deliver the children. Due to the COVID-19 pandemic and the closure of all borders, the surrogate mothers are now reportedly having to give birth in Thailand instead of China. 2 people have died and more than 1,000 fallen ill in an outbreak of dengue fever in the northeastern province of Nakhon Ratchasima. The head of the Provincial Public Health Office says the situation with dengue fever in northeastern Thailand is under control, but described it as worrying. A total of 1,037 cases of dengue were recorded in Nakhon Ratchasima, also known as Korat, from January the 1st until May the 24th this year. There have been 2 deaths. The baby just couldn't wait when the couple were on their way to hospital and ended up at a checkpoint on the way to hospital in Chainat. The 30-year-old mother and her husband were headed to the local hospital in central Thailand but couldn't make it in time. Nurses and health officials were working at the checkpoint and were able to help deliver the baby. They say the baby was strong and crying when it was delivered. Some Thais see numbers of the car as a lucky sign, so local lottery players are looking for tickets that have the number 6416, the car's licence plate numbers. Good luck with that. 2 days ago, True Online announced they were blocking the popular porn site Pornhub, but were forced quickly to back down. Well, of course, all this is new to us here at the Thaiger, but pornography is officially illegal in Thailand, and the dissemination of pornography has a maximum penalty of 5 years in jail and a fine of 100,000 baht. But there's recently been little effort by the government to block porn sites. Pornhub is Thailand's 10th most popular website, and there are 2 other porn sites also in the country's top 10 most popular sites. Well, of course, there's only one website you need to worry about. That's thethaiger.com. We have 20 to 30 news stories there every day, and even more in Thai, and also Vietnamese news for Vietnamese readers. In the meantime, thank you for joining us today. We look forward to seeing you tomorrow.